This is a question I was given to as an introduction to calculus. So the question asks, if you're given a graph with a function y equals negative x squared, can you find the equation to the tangent line that touches the parabola at 1, negative 1? I encourage you guys to stop the video and try this on your own. Okay. If you're done, or if you just went ahead and want to find the solution, here, this is how I would approach it. So you can write any line in the form of y equals mx plus b. You probably learned this in grade 10 or any other graphing course. So we might want to label these y's differently so you don't get confused. Let's make this y1 and y2. So at the point where they touch, what do you know about the y value? That's right, it's the same. So y1 actually equals y2 at x equals to 1. So these two functions equal. You can say negative x squared is equal to mx plus b. And if we bring the x squared to the other side, you get 0 equals x squared plus mx plus b. So you might have learned to solve an equation, a quadratic equation, when it's written in the form 0 equals ax squared plus bx plus c, x just equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over, that's not nice, there, all over 2a. So you might have learned also that the square root, or the stuff under the square root, is called the discriminant. And if the discriminant is bigger than 0, or a positive number, you'll have two solutions. If it's 0, you'll only have one solution, because plus or minus 0 is just the same as adding nothing. And if it's negative, you'll have no solutions, or, well, your solution will be a complex number. So I want you to think, how many solutions does this have? How many points, on how many points does this line touch this parabola? Did you guess one? Yeah, you're right. It only touches 1, negative 1. So you know already that this discriminant must be 0. So b squared minus 4ac must equal to 0. So what's your b value? Ax squared plus bx plus c. So the term in front of your x in this case is m. So you have m squared minus 4 times a. Your a value is in front of x squared. So 4 times 1 times c. C is just b in this case. So we can rearrange this. M squared equals 4b. And you already get a relation, m squared equals 4b. So we might want to come up with another equation so you get two equations and two variables so you can solve for both. Now let's think, are we actually given the solution to this equation? We are, right? Your solution is just at x equals to 1. So if the discriminant is 0, this just simplifies to x equals to negative b over 2a, right? Because negative b over 2a plus 0 over 2a. So you know that your x, which is just 1, equals to negative b. B is the coefficient in front of your x term, so negative m over 2a, 2 times 1. So your slope is just, if you multiply both sides by 2, 2 equals negative m, or, scroll down, m equals negative 2. And yeah, that's your first solution. You found m, so you know that this function is y2 equals negative 2x plus b. So to find out what b is, we can go back to this equation, this one right here, and just plug this in. So we rearrange this, b equals m squared over 4. M is just negative 2, so negative 2 squared over 4, which is just 4 over 4. So b equals to 1. Let's write that. B equals 1. Yeah. So if you want to rewrite that in your line function form of y2 equals mx plus b, your final form is 2 equals negative 2x plus 1. And that's the equation of the tangent line that touches your parabola of negative x squared. Thank you for watching.